Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for May the 1st, or May Day. Glad you all are here joining me. I'm going to be pulling one card for each sign, so if you know your house placements and your astrological chart, you can actually get quite a bit of information out of a quick little pull like this. And if you know your sun sign, then you can get a little information out of a quick little pull like this. Let's see what comes up for everybody. Thank you very much for being here with me today. All right, Aries. You have the Two of Pentacles showing up here. This just tells me that you've got a lot going on today. Your day may be very hectic, but you're keeping it all together. You're keeping all those plates rolling, keeping them all in the air. Good for you. Taurus, Four of Cups showing up in reverse. This is just telling me that there's been some type of disappointment, and you could go into pity party mode if you felt like it, but I don't think you're doing that. I think you're letting the disappointments just roll right off of your back, and you're looking at the opportunities in front of you and moving forward with those. Whoop whoop. Next up, let's look at Gemini. Gemini, Death card showing up here. This is a card I really probably would never call Death. I would actually call it Transition. It does talk about making some type of major changes, and generally these are changes in our perspective, which change how we interact with the world and how the world, quite frankly, interacts with us. The Death card really, to me, has kind of come to mean those types of changes that cause a change in it identifies really a change in free will, which can change the outcome actually in a reader's reading when we have the Death card, because it's a profound change that is happening. So we do see a profound change happening in you today, Geminis, in the way that you are looking at something, are viewing something. You're going to be seeing it much differently by the time you go to bed tonight, which is going to cause things to change in your life over time. Okay. Next up, let's look at Cancer. Oh, by the way, this is a good thing. Next up, let's look at Cancer, Five of Wands showing up in reverse. This tells me that if you're in some type of situation that feels like it's a competitive situation, whether it's competing for somebody's attention, for a promotion, whatever, this says that you are definitely way ahead of anybody else who might be thinking that they are competing with you. You're leading the pack. All right, Leo. High Priest showing up. Leo, Leo, Leo. I feel like, Leo, somebody is coming to you for some type of advice today. They're hoping that you can give them some type of insight on how to keep an emotional situation peaceful, how not to overreact and how to keep things peaceful, or how not to trigger somebody else into overreacting, one or the other. So you've got somebody coming to you for advice around something like that today, Leos. Next up, let's look at Virgo, Seven of Cups. Virgos, you guys are considering all kinds of different ways that there are available to you to improve whatever house Virgo is in your life. So, wherever this falls in your life, you're looking at options to improve that area of your life right now, and you're seeing that there's a lot of options to choose from. It's just a matter of choosing one and moving forward with it. Next up, let's look at Libra. Libras, you guys have the Six of Wands, and this is a card that tells me that you have done something that not only benefits yourself, but also other people as well, and you're receiving some type of recognition for that. Next up, let's look at Scorpio. The Lady shows up in reverse for Scorpio. So the Lady in reverse just basically means that today is a good time to pay attention to where our thoughts are headed. Are we thinking about those things we're afraid of, that we're anxious about, that we don't want? Or are we thinking about those things that we do want? Because the Lady coming up in reverse kind of says we're manifesting the opposite of what we want. So we're thinking more about what we don't want than what we do want. Okay? I discovered this incredible life hack just lately. I had to give a presentation in front of more people than I've ever presented for probably in my life, and I was feeling a little anxious about it. But just earlier that day or the day before, I had read something saying that physiologically, when we feel anxious about something, our bodies are actually doing the same thing chemically as when we feel excited about somebody. So for me, the life hack that came out of that is when I felt anxious about speaking in front of that many people, I told myself, oh, I'm feeling excited. This is going to be great. This is going to be fun. And it really did actually help me a whole lot. And not only did it take away that anxiety, but the whole situation was something that really was great. And I had a lot of fun with it. And it was enjoyable, which it would not have been had I focused on, oh, I'm feeling really anxious about this. That could have been a whole completely different scenario. So, you know, it just shows that when we change our focus, then what comes to us changes with that focus. So the lady is really talking about we're bringing in things that we're focusing on, but when she's in reverse, we're not focusing on the things we want, we're focusing on the things we don't want. This is like a reminder. If you watch this at the beginning of the day, it's a reminder to focus on those things you do want. Don't give airtime to those things that you don't want, because that will only mess you up. And we like to enjoy our days. All right, so Sagittarius. Rebirth card. This will be a judgment card in another deck. But the rebirth card coming up here, this just says that Sagittarius, you have the opportunity to do something or participate in something that you used to invest some energy or some time into in the past. And it looks like you are going to be moving forward with whatever that is, bringing it off of the back burner and back up to the forefront, investing your time and energy in it again. All right, next up is Capricorns. Capricorns, you guys have the Hermit showing up in reverse. This just means that you have spent some time really sorting things out, setting some priorities, figuring out, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, and now you're ready to come out and interact with the world and with other people with those new priorities in mind. Okay, next up we're looking at Aquarius. Sun card showing up in reverse for Aquarius. This just means that there is something going on where you are doing something with somebody else. It kind of feels like it may be somebody younger than you, and what you're doing is creating some type of surprise for them. And I think that this is going to be something that you guys both actually enjoy quite a bit. That's interesting. I never got exactly that reading off the Sun card. Pisces. King of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This is telling me that you're feeling a little bit frustrated today. You would like to have some more finances to be able to do some of the things that you want to expand and branch out, and feeling a little bit frustrated about, where are those coming from? Not quite sure where those are coming from today. What can I do to bring more of that in? That's kind of where we see you today, Pisces. Okay, so thank you guys, everybody, for being here with me today. I do appreciate all of your precious time. Thank you for providing feedback in the comments below, and also putting thumbs ups on this video and sharing it. And of course, thank you to those of you who are ordering sessions and readings with me. It's because of all of you guys' support that I get to do what I love to do for my living. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and everybody have a fantastic day. Peace out.